They are found on just about every river in the Bay State. Some are quite lovely, others less so. They have their detractors.
No one wants to own a dam.
And their defenders.
This dam is not evil.
A few are enormous and serve the needs of millions. Still others crumble away in the woods, monumental failures.
It should have worked. It didn't.
In case you haven't noticed, Massachusetts is dammed. There are over 3,000 of them in our rivers. Trouble is, most of them serve no purpose anymore.
Dams disrupt ecosystems, blocking fish passage, turning vibrant living rivers into stagnant ponds. And as climate change brings on larger, more frequent storms,
2 catastrophic dam collapses in just hours.
Many older dams are a disaster waiting to happen.
That's why many are starting to wonder, what's the dam story?
This is Chronicle on WCVB Channel 5.
The days are numbered for the Armstrong Dam in Braintree, once the source of power for numerous companies on the site dating back to an iron foundry in the 1600s. The dam is long out of commission and considered one of the state's high-hazard dams.
If a dam were to catastrophically blow out during a storm, for example, it would release a wall of water that could cause a lot of destruction downstream.
Beth Lambert heads up the state's Division of Ecological Restoration, which is spearheading dam removal across the Commonwealth.
With climate change, we're seeing more frequent and larger storms. So those dams are becoming more of a threat to public safety.
The removal of the Armstrong Dam will also open up 36 miles of the Monadnock River to migrating herring and eel for the first time in hundreds of years.
When you remove a dam, what you witness happening is amazing. It's actually a remarkable thing to see the birth of a river essentially taking place.
Governor Charlie Baker has made dam removal a centerpiece of the state's efforts to address climate resiliency. About 60 dams have been taken out in recent years.
At any one time, we have around 30 dam removals in planning. We can't meet the demand that's out there. There's definitely a lot of interest in dam removal.
But in Wrentham, maybe not so much.
I've been living here 45 years, and every day almost we say we're living in heaven. It's a beautiful spot.
Bob and Pam Pellet's dream home is perched high above Old Mill Pond.
We have a nice dock, a nice deck. We have campfires here in the summer and fall.
But the small dam on Eagle Brook that creates the pond is in disrepair, and an outside engineering group has recommended its removal. That, of course, would drain the pond, leaving neighbors high and dry.
It will, in my opinion, be a marshy, mucky mess.
The Pellets point out that Red Dam, which forms Wrentham's popular Lake Pearl with its many homes and public beach and boating, is just a few hundred yards away.
Where do you stop? You take away this, but there's a dam 800 feet away. Do you take that one out too? Do you take every dam out?
In our opinion, we believe it should go.
Robert Kearns is with the Charles River Watershed Association, enlisted by the town of Wrentham to help explore the idea of removing Eagle Dam.
It's really at a significant risk for dam failure. It's in really poor condition. It's crumbling. The state road is right downstream.
I just don't get it. I don't get the logic behind any of this.
Joel DeRico doesn't live on Old Mill Pond, but he likes that it's here. He thinks the idea of restoring Eagle Brook to some pre-colonial condition doesn't make sense in the 21st century.
The Charles River Watershed, they want to go back to before 400 years ago and take out dam. And quite frankly, when you look at this area and you look at the wildlife and the recreational uses, leave it alone. It's not bothering anybody.
No question, the Charles River Watershed Association is unapologetically anti-dam. Among the dams they'd like to see removed, the Watertown Dam, where on this day Kearns and colleagues are surveying microinvertebrates, and the South Natick Dam, currently being evaluated for removal by the town.
To be clear, Charles River Watershed Association wants to remove dams and restore a free-flowing river for people and wildlife.
The state will often step in to help with costs of removal, but in Wrentham, Joel DeRico, who has a background in site work, had been pushing to supervise repair of the Eagle Dam, which he said would hold down costs and preserve the habitat and recreational uses of Eagle Pond as it exists today. Since we first reported this story, the state has removed an additional dam in the town of Pepperell and has plans for removals in Norwood, Southampton, Bridgewater, and Braintree.